Drivers, start your engine!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Good evening, race fans. Welcome aboard PM3, pole position this evening. Congratulations on that. Union Pacific 4855, Trent Man, Rail Fan Productions. What is up? What's up to you, my man? And Rubbin is racing. That is Martin Fallon, 65. Good evening to you, Martin Fallon. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our schedule for this evening. We're going to run a Nashville race night. We're going to hit both tracks from Nashville on iRacing tonight. We're going to run the Fairgrounds Speedway in the late models. Your password is Music City 1, and that's going to be open to the first 14 cars that wants to join. We'll take, again, up to 14 cars. There is no heat race, so we'll keep the field limited in size, and we'll go up to, including myself, 15 race cars. So 14 others plus myself, that will make up our field at the Fairgrounds Speedway. Going 60 laps in this one, and as soon as we're done with that, good evening, Michael Jones. Good evening, M. Jones Motorsports. And after that, we're going to hit the Super Speedway in Nashville, Nashville Super Speedway in the Truck Series this fine evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is your race schedule. I want to welcome everybody in. So, if you're not racing with us tonight, sit back, relax, have yourself a good time, chat it up, have yourself a little bit of fun. Maybe at my expense, maybe at another driver's expense. But anyway, have yourself some fun. Let's get right after it. Do want to mention that if you're on Twitter or Discord and want to know our race schedule, or just chat it up with us, you can do that at @_FlyingAces or on Discord. There's a link in the description below for that. FEGCustomPC.com is your one-stop shop for your next gaming PC. Go no further than Jeffrey Ford at the Ford Entertainment Group, FEGCustomPC.com. Do yourself a favor, save yourself some cash, and tell them the Flying Aces sent you. Sim Race City, speaking of saving cash, if you're in the need of anything sim race related, simracecity.com has you covered. Passion, performance, podium, simracecity.com. And the promo code there is FlyingAcesTV. AR15parts.com has you covered on anything you need for AR-15 related products, whether it's an AR-15 itself or some peripheral attachments or whatnot. 10% off promo code FlyingAcesTV. Again, AR15parts.com. RaceLab, I want to thank those guys for providing the standings and other useful racing widgets that I use on the live stream, some on screen, some off screen. If you're a sim racer and looking for an edge in your sim racing career, RaceLab has you covered. Circle B Diecast, Plan B sales, any order over $30, you're going to save 5 of that in shipping charges with Flying Aces TV as your promo code. McConey Setup Shop, NASCAR partnered McConey Setup Shop has you covered on your iRacing setups, your open setups that you may want to purchase. Run what the pros run in the Coke Series on iRacing with 10% off promo code Flying Aces TV. Again, that is McConey Setup Shop. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're running 2 races. You know what that means. Somebody could walk away with $100 extra in their pocket, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. All you have to do is win both races, have that Team RFC Racers for Christ logo on both cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at the Super Speedway, and that money is yours. All right, let's get out here to Nashville. We're going to the Fairgrounds Speedway. I'm going to pull down my background screen, and we're going to get right after it. So here we are. Just looking, we do have Spasm in the conversation this evening. Good evening to you, Spasm. Michael Smithy, new channel member Michael Smithy. Good evening. Boys, the Justin Sumner is here with us. Sumner, are you working this evening? Or are you going to be racing? 104 degrees in that Texas today. That is my new Sim Race City Ford Mustang. It's a white car with some chrome purple on it. I'm thrilled with that race car. Down and out in NC. Good evening to you. I hope you're well down there in that North Carolina. Let's see how many drivers we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Means we got room for 5 more drivers if anybody wants to race it You may do that.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yep, it was lap 3, I remember.
No, this is real late in the race.
Okay.
Man, that Gen 4 car at Phoenix was probably some of the funnest driving I've done in a long time. It was just, I was dead tired. I had to get in the bed, so I had to forfeit.
Oh, it was great, especially the last third of it. Once the cautions stopped flying, we went a lot of green flag laps. It was incredible.
No, I think so.
We are in the late models, not the super lates, but the late models.
Anybody in spot for the next race? If so, I'll take
10-4, there are 7 remaining, and one of those is yours. Dang it, man. Stay out of that wall. Stay out of that wall. Let's reset here. Ooh, there's a purple machine. I do have good news. I got my part. If you've watched the channel any lately, my NASCAR rim has the pins that go into the race hub, or the universal hub on the Fanatec CSL wheelbase has broken. And I got the replacement part today in the mail. And I've got to figure out how to get that on there. I'm going to have to watch some YouTube. And figure out how to do it. Tell you what I really need to figure out how to do is find some time right now at the Fairgrounds Speedway. I may have done it right here.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
19.2. It's about getting on that throttle, boys and girls. Oh, just drive it right in the wall, why don't you?
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, boys! Hey! Simmer down now.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
You gotta drive it like a maniac to be fast compared to these other guys.
Inside. Inside is clear. Inside. You're clear, him.
Dang, 19.1, and that is still 8th fastest on the board out of, looks like 12 cars. That ain't no good. Let's see where we are on the speed charts, other than 8. How do we relate to these guys? Let me pull down our standings momentarily. Let's see. Brandon Lawless with an 18.8. Moondross in the 8s. Sumner in the 8s. There's Sumner. He's racing. I saw him in the chat and thought maybe he's working. I did not know he was already in here. So Sumner's in the 8s. The Rev in the 8s. Wade Gladson in the 8s. Cronky in the 8s. Javorka in the flats. I'm in the flats. Michael Johns in the 3s. Joey Sigmund in the 6s. All right. So it looks like anytime you got 2, 4, 6 guys that are 2/10 faster, they obviously know something that I do not. So I might have to go watch those guys and see what they're
Yeah,
doing.
I figured I'd go ahead and jump in, J-Dub.
Yeah.
Now it's the only night I'll be able to race. I got to work, not work, but I got to get up first thing in the morning, drive to Louisville, Kentucky. It'll be a 9.5-hour drive.
Good Lord above. Be safe out there, and glad you could join us this evening. Wow, 9.5
Yes, sir.
hours. Louisville's a beautiful town, I'll say that. All right, so Joey Sigmund has joined our Nashville race courtesy of Direct Drive Motorsports, and that is going to leave Direct Drive Motorsports with 4 race credits to use at their disposal. So let me go ahead and get that on the race sheet so we know how many they've got left. All right, let's try this again. Now, one thing, I've only turned like 5 or 6 laps at a time. The longer you go in these cars, the better the tires get. And that could be how they're putting down the better laps. I don't know. I barely squeezed through there.
That was
All right.
your fastest lap of the session.
Alright, so we're at a 19 flat again, so we're okay. Got a car spinning behind us. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to pilot this thing around this. What are we, a half mile? I think the Fairgrounds Speedway is a half mile, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go take a quick look. The Fairgrounds Speedway is 0.6 of a mile, so a little over half a mile. I am looking very racy, Spasm. I would agree. And I tell you what also looks racy is this paint scheme. Let's go look at these other guys. That 44 machine is Brandon Wybera. Coach Brandon Wybera. Oh, I like him chrome wheels. Big fan of the chrome wheels. The 57 is Alex Cronky and his number 57 Blue Moon Ford. The 58, that is the Sundrop machine of Michael Johns. That is Michael Johns. It's 52. That guy needs no introduction, boys and girls. You know him. I know him. That is Rick Javorka. Slick Rick. The Reverend Joey Kennedy, everybody, in that 01 Black Car Mafia machine. The 55, the Double Nickel TV. That, of course, is Scotty Grove. Love that light blue on black. That's a beautiful paint scheme. 6 car. Boys and girls, Richard Robb has brought some fire this evening on the paint scheme game. That's a beautiful piece. A beautiful piece. The 73 belongs to Joey Sigmund and the Champion Textar brake technology machine. The 94 is Justin Sumner. Big Dog iWraps and Designs. If you are looking for a new paint scheme for your iRacing cars, hit up Justin Sumner at Big Dog iWraps and Design. You'll find him on the twitters.com. Easy to find and great to work with. Make some awesome paint schemes. 3 car tonight is Wade Gladson. The 83 is Brandon Lawless. My pick to click. I'm telling you right now, if you're out there in Vegas and you got some money you're putting down on this race, I go Brandon Lawless. That's just me. 2 car, a little Rusty Wallace flavor. That is Dimitri Mundros. And the Rusty Wallace, that's actually a Kurt Busch machine. It says Kurt Busch over the door. To me, that screams Rusty Wallace. It is a Dodge, by the way. Let me make sure. I believe it's a Dodge. Is that a Dodge? Let's spin it around. Yeah, it's the old Dodge Charger. It's a good-looking piece. All right, so that is our field. We got about 15 seconds till we go qualifying. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 15. We are full. I did not get Justin Egan or the Godfather. These guys have not turned any laps yet. Let's see if their paints are ready. Justin Egan and the Godfather has not turned any laps yet. So they've just gotten in. We'll give them a moment to get them a lap or so of qualifying in. The race room is full. I'll pull the password down. So we are full at 15 cars. Again, got 60 laps. Want to make sure that we don't spend 3 hours running a 60-lap race. That's why we limit it in. Ooh, you can see Nashville back there in the background. Did not realize it's that close to the city. Now, it's my understanding. I've never been, but it's my understanding that the Super Speedway is a little ways away from downtown Nashville. I want to say it's in Lebanon, Tennessee. And it's coming up this weekend, so looking forward to that. All right, here we go. Good evening, Jesse Cottrell.
Green flag.
Trying to get a little high runoff there. Didn't mean to get into the wall. On these cold tires, trying to get every advantage you can.
Checker boss.
19.349. 19.349. 19.349. That's good. Good Lord above. I am, oh my God, I am 6, almost 7/10 of a second off of the Reverend. Anyway, I'm going to be starting in the rear. That's for sure. We know that's a given. Only one way to go, and that's forward. Forward. GT Park, Nashville Super Speedway is such a nice facility. Great parking, flat area, great facilities. Recommend to all. I'm trying to talk my dad into coming down there this weekend, GT. See if we can't load up and make the trek down. The only problem is on Monday I've got to be in Knoxville. Now, to me, that sounds like, well, it's common sense. You go down for the weekend, you just jet over to Knoxville. But I don't think my wife is in favor of that. We're leaving town on Monday, and she is not wanting to add any more days to our trip coming up. But anyway, that's something we'll discuss. Let's go, fans. Super kick that like button. I like where your head is, Martin Fallon. I like where your head is. Hey, if you're out there and having yourself a good time, or maybe not, I don't know, would greatly appreciate a little thumbs up. Travis Pryor, there you are. I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, my man. Still need to get you to, no kidding, Travis, no kidding. No kidding. Definitely want to come to the fairgrounds. Definitely want to get to the Super Speedway. My hope is this, that NASCAR soon, within the next 3 to 4 years, runs a cup race at the fairgrounds and a cup race at the Super Speedway. One time, say, in the spring, one time in the fall. 2 trips to Nashville, one on the short track, one on the mile and a third. But I don't know. Heck, it kind of looks like it could happen. It very well could happen. Whew. All right, Walter Barnes, boys and girls. Bam! Highest finisher, fewest X's. Now, I want to ask, Walter, let me open up Twitter over here. Is that going to be for the feature race, I'm assuming? I got a message about a race credit. Got you in there, fella. Okay, let's see now. Sit you with the fewest X's. Thank you greatly for the super. Yes, 10-4. Got you. 10-4. I was replying to you right there, Walter. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you much. $10 for the highest finisher, fewest amount of X's. Let's go ahead and, as we wait to finished qualifying. Let's get Walter Barnes right here. Highest finisher, lowest X's. I like that. I like that. I think we're going to have a very clean race. I do. That should be a load of fun. For whatever reason, we don't run the Super Speedway very often. I don't know why. It's a great track. I love it. And I've got the wrong billboard up. Hang on just a second. What are we doing here? Running a junior varsity event. We got the Cars Late Model Tour running at the Fairgrounds. Yeah, I don't even know if anybody noticed that or not, but I had the Truck Series at Nashville up at the top of the screen. Where am I starting? Oh, man, 10th out of 15. Yuck. Not good. Oh, wait, no, the Godfather's 10th. I'm 12th. Even worse. Even worse. I should not have gone up that high, I suppose. Oh, well, let's get after it. Let's get after it. Dimitri Mundros is our pole sitter. Let's turn our standings back on. Love the sound of these race cars. I'm going to sit up just a bit higher in this one. Okay. Well, somebody's revving it up. What's up, Jason Long? Boys, it is Alex Cronky. Boogity boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Chris Carter's with us this fine evening. My goodness. It's a Monday night, and we got the All-Stars in the chat out here. Toe Mater, speaking of All-Stars. Good Lord. Yes, he is. Will do. Rich of Work, you got a copy?
Got you, JW.
Slick Rick, YouTube viewer Chris Carter says, what's up?
Looking like
Hey,
you're gonna be on the
Big
outside.
Chris.
You probably know better than I am. It's open. No, close.
Hello, Mr. Chris.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 88.
From Columbus, Ohio, that guy.
Yeah, I did.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 88.
All right, fellas, we got 60 laps here. Cautions are, of course, set to on, and we do have a fast repair. I think we have 2 extra sets of tires, 100% fuel.
Fellas, remember, like
Good luck
I
to all
said,
competitors.
It's going to be a little chilly today, so you guys that are going over the wall, make sure you're staying limbered up. Keep the blood flowing there. We don't want you guys
Right
to get
next
cold
to
or
each other
so.
again, Below.
I'm telling you, my pick to click.
Hey.
Brandon Lawless. There are some short track ringers in here right now, and I am not one of them. But there are some short track ringers in here.
All right, spotter. Get ready here, buddy. Come on.
Starting 12th, trying to finish top 5.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
Cannot get to the bottom.
That was your fastest lap of the session. That was your fastest lap of the session. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Really hanging it out on that right rear.
That's safe.
How about that?
That was your fastest
Yeah, I
lap
was
of the
wondering,
session.
'cause I was up against the wall. I didn't think I could come down. That bump.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I can't keep doing that.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Thank you kindly for that.
Joey, I'm going high on this one.
Wrecking on the back.
Caution, caution. How you doing in there, kid? Pit road's closed.
Whew. That was
Looks like you're lining up behind
like 3
55.
cars involved in that one. That was pole sitter Dimitri Mundros involved in that.
Pit road is open.
I wonder how many's going to come take tires. Oh, there was pit road entry. I obviously did not partake. Probably should have. I missed pit road. I wanted to pit there. Oh well.
What's up, Cronky?
Oh well.
Hey, Jesse. On the left side.
Boys, Walter Barnes has gifted a channel membership.
Not bad. It looks a lot better than my front end does.
And that goes to GT Park.
That's Big 10-4.
Walter, thank you very much
No,
for
it'll
that.
be long.
Caution number 1.
Gavin said hi, by the way, there. Cronky.
28 likes of 81 people
There you
watching.
go.
Hey, that's not too bad. That's not a bad ratio. It's about 25%. That's my basic mathematics skills right there.
Yeah, if this is real life, my left side would be completely gone right now.
All right, so it looks like we have 3 cars up front who got involved. I'm not saying we're all equal, but speed-wise, we're all about the same. Nobody was really pulling away from others. So, may not be a bad thing that I didn't pit. I think track position is going to be crucial. The Reverend may have been involved in that.
JW, got copy?
Loud and clear, boss man. Go ahead.
You look at this and see how bad I got tore up when I got wrecked there.
Pit road is closed. Coming
Right
around
side
at
looks
01.
really good. And the left side looks really good. Let me see the nose.
Get behind the 55.
Looks good here, from here.
Thank you, boss. Hey, good to see you, Summer. That's a good-looking piece you got there.
You daggone right, D. Gainey.
Thanks, buddy.
That's what I do best. I take it easy on the competition, no question.
That blue moon is always good looking.
Oh, 1 to go. That looks like you're going to be lining up on the outside.
That's Big 10-4.
I have yet to get me some. I've been meaning to. I hadn't done it yet.
You got to get it on draft. That's the best.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Earl, get her done, buddy. 10-4.
All right, let's get a good restart here. Starting on the outside, not optimal.
Green flag. Inside. Clear low if you need it. That was your fastest lap of the session.
All right, them new tires, I really could have used them. Dang, we're gonna be halfway. I don't even know if I got enough fuel to finish this one. Got 22 laps. There's a lot of us that didn't pit. A lot of us are going to be short on fuel.
Nice job, bud. Halfway this time.
Hey, Miss Haley has gifted 5 YouTube channel memberships. You're very kind. You're very, very kind.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you. Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Ron Bagby, new channel member.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank
James
you.
Cato, go Vols.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you. Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you. Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
I don't know if we're going to get a caution or not. We're going to have to pit under green. Several of us did not pit under that first caution.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Which Chris Carter just re-upped his channel membership. Look at him go, 17 months. 17 months. Chris, as always, brother, much appreciated.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Driver in front of me, Slick Rick Javorka.
That's twice in one race, bud. Twice in one race, you break.
Kind of talk me through what's going on again. There was
That
close.
was fun, boys.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 52.
We will be pitting this time. That's for certain. We'll put 3 gallons in it.
Road is open.
I'm not sure who has gotten the Reverend twice. But they sure have, apparently.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Come on, guys. I need your best right here. I need your best. I need 4 tires. I need track position. I need some track position. Pace car in 5.
Go, hard, hard, hard. Good road speed.
Doesn't look like we gained any track position. I would say it's hard to pass, but it's really not. What's hard is everybody's about equal. There's no slow cars, is what I'm saying.
Hey, buddy.
We're going to have 14 laps. 14 laps.
Yeah,
Coming
not a
around
whole
at
lot.
94.
I get some of these laps back.
How many you need?
2 bumps. 2 bumps.
Still riding in P9.
Come around at 88.
It's KP, boys. Canada Kenny's in the house. KP, Outlaw is stuck in Calgary tonight. He missed a flight. It wasn't his fault. They left from Vancouver today on their way back to Atlanta. And the plane in Vancouver had to have a tire change. So by the time they made it to Calgary, they had already missed their flight to Atlanta. So they are stuck up in Calgary this fine evening.
One to go.
I screwed up my
What are you
chances.
doing, huh? Carrots and celery. Right.
Now, we was talking about Rick a moment ago. His wife,
Line up
Julie,
behind
Yep.
the gate.
Dimitri screwed up my chances.
has left back for Alaska today. She goes back to work in Alaska. So my brother Outlaw is coming back home from Alaska. Rick's wife is headed to Alaska. I need a good restart here. I need a good
That's your
restart
breath.
here.
It's gonna be a dogfight, man. Get ready, green flag. Side, exit door.
Little loose.
Clear. Working the top. Clear, clear, clear. Caution.
Put it out. Put it out.
Closed right now.
All right, we're going to re-rack them. Looks like I'm going to be restarting on the outside yet again. Might be a good time for a put it out.
He would probably say, short track racing.
Or it's a little Denny Hamlin with some short track racing.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Oh, Walter Barnes, new channel member. Thank you guys, incredibly appreciate that. Much appreciation.
88. Got the lucky dog. He's gonna have a lap down car coming
That's right. Got some Denny Hamlin carnage, no question.
behind the 88.
Again, Chris Carter, welcome to the Truck Series.
One more.
I got a feeling it's going to happen, Godfather. I've got that feeling.
Did you say Juan more?
It's Carlos Maciel, our
That was
Brazilian
correct.
buddy.
One more.
This is short track racing, not a place to make friends. You are correct, Carlos. You are correct. Can I get one more spot and get that top 5 finish? I want 2 top 5 finishes tonight.
Hey, Sigmund, that was some horrible net code right there. You came down, but we still had a good about 2 or 3 foot in between us before it turned me.
Ew, the dreaded net code.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like.
my side mirror there. Yeah, it's no big deal, man. I'm just here doing circles.
I'm just here for the safety rating.
I like circles.
Circle racing is
Circles
fun.
make me dizzy.
The road's closed.
All right, let's get ready and rock and roll. We got 2 to go. That's going to leave us with a 5-lap shootout.
You're going to have to come around to 0-1.
That is right, Chris. That is right. I remember you telling me that. All right, going to be starting on the outside. Need one more good restart. I got it that last time, picked up a couple spots.
I still get surprised at how many people will see a wreck
Will
and
you
just
look at that? New
full
channel
throttle
member.
everybody.
Gonna be green next time. 1 to go.
Courtesy of Chris Carter, Carlos
Unfortunately, we will be on the
Maciel
outside here. Be 5
has
to go.
become a channel member. Much appreciated.
Yeah. I'd have been fine right there, because you and me just had just a little, I mean, it wasn't nothing. I mean, I had damage, but it wasn't nothing. But now I'm in the pit dead.
Eh.
Alright, let's not be smart. Get those tires scrubbed in, bud. Get them cleaned up. Get ready to go. Try to get a little bit of heat in them. Green. Inside quarter. All clear. Inside clear. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yo, Sim Race City Mustang came to life there near the end.
White flag this time.
This is our FEG Custom PC.com White Flag Lap.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Watch him, Coach. He'll wreck you down here.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Great race. Great race.
Good win, brother.
Good win, man. Great
Will you
win.
look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Sorry, Todd.
Good work,
Sorry.
everybody. Good work.
Woo! Boys, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, good win, Brad.
Will you
That
look
was
at
a lot
that?
of fun.
New channel member.
Hey, appreciate it,
Thank
guys. Good run. Good, nice running, everybody.
Great win, Coach.
Check gates up.
you.
Wow.
Look at
Loaded.
that. New
Yeah.
channel member.
Hold it.
Thank you.
Wow, what a fun
Good
race.
win, Brandon.
We're not gonna get back across. Just park it there.
Hey, thanks, Rick.
Let's go look at our race winner,
You're driving the wheels off that thing.
Coach Brandon Wybera. Is he going to burn it down? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Well, one thing's for sure, he's got chrome wheels. Burn it down, fella.
This Dimitri guy is that wrecks people and don't say nothing. I mean, at least acknowledge it, dude. Goodness.
That always helps. That always helps. That always helps. That's going to be our race-winning photograph from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. We're going to get Barney the flagman in that one. Look at Coach there sitting in that cockpit. Now, that's a good-looking race-winning photograph. I'm going to grab that right quick using the old Microsoft snipping tool. We're not very high-tech around here when it comes to race-winning photographs.
That's all you got to do, bud.
You are correct, Rev. It goes a long way, man. It goes a long way. Fairgrounds winner. Late models. All right, there he is, that driver 44, albeit a Chevrolet. He did have chrome wheels. He did have the chrome wheels. All right, let's pull this down. Let's go pull our standings down on the live stream, and we'll look at our top 10 rundown. And we have Brandon Wybera is our race winner. Dimitri Mundros finishes second. Scotty Grove in that 55 car finishes third. Fourth place, Alex Cronky with a heck of a good run. I was able to bring it home P5. I got what I wanted. Justin Egan in 6th. Rick Javorka, great run in 7th. Wade Gladson in 8th place. 9th place, Joey Sigmund. And Michael Johns rounds out our top 10. Looks like everyone else had some issues. Not sure what happened to Brandon Lawless. That was my pick to click, and he finished 50 laps down out of 60 laps. So he may have gotten dumped early on. I'm not 100% sure. But nonetheless, that was a fun racing contest. Had a good time right there. All right. Let's head on over here. We'll get that truck race in the queue. Want to congratulate Brandon Wybera for that again. My apologies. Let's see. Dimitri said, my apologies. I don't have a mic, but I just misjudged it. Didn't think I was that close. That is to the Rev. All right. Let's see. Let's get this baby in the queue. At the current moment, we have 4 drivers, plus myself making 5. That are automatically into the feature. We'll take our top 5 qualifiers, top 10 heat finishers. At the moment, we'll go 20 trucks in the feature. So if we have 21 or more, we must run the heat race. We're going to 20-minute practice. We'll qualify 2 laps, and we have a 10-lap heat race if needed. Everybody has 4 additional sets of tires and 75% fuel. And we have no faster pairs. We do have 1 green-white checker coming at you. Must be a C class and have an I rating range of 1200 to infinity. All right, so that is that. We will start practice at 4 o'clock sim time, qualifying at 7 sim time, and 7:45, that's 15 minutes before dark, is our green flag. All right, that baby's in the queue. She's set to start right now. We'll wait patiently as she goes green, and then we can join. I was walking, Wheelman. Yes, where are you walking to there, Keith Koompa? Where are you walking, my friend? Matt Franson, everybody. I'm amazed how many people I race without a mic. No kidding. I don't get that either. You know, to each their own, I suppose. But I am amazed, too, that how many race without a microphone. I find that, like you, I find that just hard to believe. Well, maybe not hard to believe, just it's odd, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's where I like to talk so much. I couldn't tell you. But I couldn't imagine not being able to communicate with other drivers. Valentarian message retracted around my park. There you go, Keith. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The Wildcat making laps around his park. That's what I'm talking about. Justin Heverly, channel member Justin Heverly, I thank you very much for the gift sub, Chris Carter. Chris Carter's a nice guy. I don't care what Rick Javorka says about him or Joey Sigmund. He's a nice guy. No Talent Racing. Was that his Brandon Green? He went 6 years without a mic. Yeah, no kidding, man. Didn't know you knew how to speak there for a long time. Crazy, isn't it? There he is, Mr. Dean Sprinkle, everybody. Rick Javorka saying hello to the crowd. Rick Javorka's got that 52 truck into the big show tonight already. He's taking care of that. Waiting on this thing to go live, and we're going to head out to the Super Speedway of Nashville. Can't wait for this one. Can't wait. Love Nashville Super Speedway. Wish we ran it more. Wish more people would request it. But very few people ever request this track. For whatever reason, I think it's a great track. I like it better than Gateway. It reminds me a lot of Chicagoland. All right, what is the password? Oh, let's see. I think I got it. Let me see if that's it. Yeah, I think that is it. Let me make sure. Yeah, the other night, last live stream, I accidentally had the wrong password in. So I always want to make sure before I throw it up on the screen that I have the correct password. And I do indeed. Your password, boys and girls, is going to be, let me get this moved over here right quick. Music City Trucks. We are in Music City, USA. Music City Trucks will get you in to the Nashville Super Speedway. It is 1.33 miles. That's 2.14 kilometers, if you speak that metric system. And 45 miles per hour pit road speed. There is lighting here, and it is indeed located in Lebanon, Tennessee. In 2001, national level NASCAR racing returned to Nashville when the 1.33-mile Nashville Super Speedway opened and played host to what are now known as the Xfinity and Camping World Truck Series for the first time. It's actually Craftsman Truck Series. They need to update that. Over its first decade, the track became a staple of the schedule for both series, expanding each to 2 events, while also adding an IndyCar race for the first 8 years of its existence. However, without a NASCAR Cup Series date on its calendar, 2011 proved to be the track's final season, and it would shut down after choosing not to seek NASCAR sanction for 2012. Oh, how times have changed, it says. In June of 2020, NASCAR awarded Nashville Super Speedway a Cup Series date for 2021, effectively bringing the track back to life for the first time.
Will you look
It'll
at
host
that?
all 3 NASCAR
New
series.
channel member. Thank you.
TK, brand new channel members. Thank you very much for that. All right, we are heading out. We are here. We have arrived in Lebanon, Tennessee. If it will load, there we go, onto the screen. Let's go ahead and get into race trim. Get to a 16.1. We're going to go down to about a 57 on those brakes. We will be gently tapping those brakes. All right, I am way too high in this truck. I don't get it. I save each view in each car I go to.
What up, Jeffrey?
I go to my in-car view and I save it. It just will not save. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a me problem. That's a me problem.
Hey, JW, I can tell you how to do it easier.
Please tell me.
You hit Alt F12.
Yes.
Adjust the cockpit camera in there. Hit save. It'll save it for that vehicle, and then you do it for every car and save it for each one.
Okay, so you have to adjust the cockpit camera with the camera settings up, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And then you save at the bottom, and it'll save it as car cam.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been saving it like that. I've just not been editing the cockpit view.
Yeah, it just makes it easier, I think. It won't reset either, that's for sure.
Love this big concrete track. Now the walls, these son of a guns will come out and bite you. She'll get a little loose with you on these new tires. She'll get a little loose. You try to turn it too quickly.
Yes, she's a little loose there, J-Dub.
Indeed. Learn that the hard way. Learn that the hard way.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
No, me neither.
Man, I was trying to get out of the way. Sorry about that.
So a lot of us have spun it out. Usually these trucks, you're not going to get very loose.
They need to recalibrate.
About 161 at the line. Got to be a little later getting on that throttle since it's so loose right now. This is really our first lap out on this set of tires. All right, she's stuck pretty good right there. Let's try to put down a hot one.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
A little too firm. I need to be down on that yellow concrete bump. Terrible lap.
That was your fastest lap of the session. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Still can't quite get it down to the yellow line. A little better. Still not exactly where I want to be.
Hitting it.
I'm going to have to back these corners up a whole lot more. I'm going to pit as well. Whoa! Woo! Because there is not a lot of signage on that outside wall letting you know where to come in the pit road. Chris Carter's gifted another channel membership.
Start looking for your sign.
Will you look at that?
5,
New channel
4,
member. Thank
3,
you.
2, 1. Stop on the sign.
97.97. Let's
Will
just
you
go
look
ahead.
at that? New channel member. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to throw the screen around everywhere.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Victor, if it wasn't for you guys, we would never even have a shot. You guys are doing a great job.
All right, let's try this one more
Will
time.
you look at that? New channel member.
Oh, it's Dean
Thank
Sprinkle,
you.
new channel member. Thank you very much for that, Dean, or the person who gifted that. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look. It was from Chris Carter. I'll be dang.
Heading in this time.
Ooh, I like that Gatorade truck, Trevor Woodward. Let's see what my fast lap is. 30.696. Whew, snapped around with me. No cloud cover right now, so the track is a bit warmer.
Landscaping currently doing work here in Nashville Super Speedway.
Outside. Clear outside.
Feels pretty good. I did back up my corners a little bit better, not as fast as I was earlier, but now that could be track conditions. See what this lap checks in as. Checks in as loose. Let's go ahead and do a pit road entry. We'll call it a practice. We don't want to downshift, just checking on that. Nobody behind me, we're going to be pitting. Okay, there's two signs I saw on the wall. I kind of split both of them. I'm going to have to go with that first sign. I think it's a black sign.
You don't want to be around me right now. I just loosened up a whole lot more than it was.
Yeah, let me back it up and see. Right here, this set of ally signs. This set of ally signs, the end of those is where I need to roll out. I was rolling out about right here before that NSS4 sign up there on the wall. So I'm going to back it up to the end of the ally signs. I made it on there just a little bit too hot. Too hot. Truck came around with me. All right, let's go look at some paint schemes. That is a familiar scheme. You've seen that before. That is our Sim Race City Ford F-150. We have James Cato and the Grand Home Furnishings machine. Go Vols. You got, whoo, boys, Bruce. You kidding me? Bruce Lignell, everybody. Now, that is one of my all-time favorites. One of my all-time favorites. Okay, TM4. Ooh, Stetson now makes a baseball hat. I didn't know that. Outlaw just sent that to me. I didn't know that. I'll be dang. How about that? Who knew? But that is my paint scheme, of course. That is not my for tonight, but that is Bruce Lignell, a paint that I have done. It's a good-looking ride, Bruce. Oh, boy, it's Tropicana. That is Michael Johns. 7 truck. That belongs to Gregory Robinson. 3 truck. That is Wade Gladson. 2 truck. That belongs to Brandon Green. The 11 truck is Jonathan Hubbard.
What's up, Trevor?
The 33 is Jeffrey Wiggins. The 55, Brute Aftershave.
Hey, Duval, how are you?
Scotty Grove. I like that truck. I like that truck.
Pretty good, pretty good.
15, Solid White Machine, Tyler Clemis. 52 is Rick Javorka, chrome wheels and all. The 94 is Justin Sumner. The 73 is Joey Sigmund.
Brute.
5 truck, Dave Bell. Way to bring out the retro scheme tonight, Scotty Grove. She's a sweet one. Dave Bell in that 5 truck. 56, that belongs to Brandon Smith, 56. This is, the 24 is either Winkle Specht or Gunther. It's Dimitri Moondross. I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I'm sorry. That is Dimitri Moondross.
Was watching an old NHRA race, and Ron Capps was in the Brute funny car, so I was like, I might run that tonight.
Great choice. That is the godfather, boys and girls, of strictly stock motorsports. That's Jesse Cottrell. 57 is Alex Krunke. The 41, that is Scott Holton, the Piedmont Airlines machine. The 22, love that Gatorade truck. Made a reference to it earlier. That is Trevor Woodward in the 22.
58 pitting.
The 25, New World Order. That is Robert C. Douglas. And then there is me. Who have we missed? How many drivers do we have in here? Let's do a quick count. We have 22, 24, 26 drivers. Jax Duval Crawl, we have not gotten him. There he is in his Jacksonville Jaguar Chevrolet. We do not have a paint scheme from Brandon Lawless. That's his very familiar 83 Toyota, 4 Stars Toyota. Let's see, Dave Bell, Jonathan Hubbard. I think we saw in that 11 truck. Joey Sigmund, Bruce Lignell, Gregory Robinson in the 7. Brandon Wybera. Brandon Wybera has not turned a practice lap yet, so he's not loaded in just yet. And Steve Callahan. Long time no see from Steve Callahan. Those 2 drivers will get their paint scheme in just a moment. But Brandon Wybera won our race over at the Fairgrounds Speedway. Let's see if he can pull off the double and get him another win here. If he does that, he could be eligible could be eligible for that $100 prize, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare. If you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, it is right here. Give me a second. Anytime we run 2 races and you win both of them, you have that Team RFC Racers for Christ logo on both cars, and you have an iRating of 3,000 or less for the feature. This is the feature at Nashville. You can win $100, so Brandon Wybera could be eligible for that this evening. All right. All right, we got about a minute and a half. We've been through paint schemes. Let's go ahead and I want to tell you about my friends at SimRaceCity.com, Passion Performance Podium, SimRaceCity.com. If you are in the need of anything sim racing related, those guys have you covered. 5% off promo code with FlyingAcesTV. And check out your new premium racing gear, Sim Race City. I was fortunate enough to win. Actually, I was given a set of Aesotech Forte pedals by David Griffin, who won them in the Sim Race City 6 series that we ran earlier this summer. Speaking of which, Thursday night, we should have all the information out tomorrow or no later than Wednesday, but Thursday night, clear your calendars. We got an 8-race series starting, courtesy of Next Level and Sim Race City. We're going to be in the next gen car, and we're going to start off at Daytona. And there's $200 in cash on the line. There's a racing cockpit on the line and a wheel stand on the line. There's There's going to be 6 total prizes. All the information will be out tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest. But again, clear your calendars for Thursday. Let me go ahead and tell these guys that our top 5 qualifiers. Gentlemen, as a reminder, our top 5 qualifiers will automatically make it through to the feature. All right. Looks like we got a little cloud cover going on here. Track temperatures at 85 degrees. Of course, it is now 7 o'clock in the sim. So we fast forwarded about 2 hours. So those speeds should come down. Practice speeds was paced by James Cato with a 30.373. That is what we call bringing the noise. 30.373. Let's see if we can't get out here and do roughly the same. Make sure we don't get loose.
Green flag.
Or into the wall. 164 at the line. Come on, dang it. That lap will be invalid. I don't think that was the lap of record anyway. Lap 2 should be our hot one. Oh, man. Good news is I'm already in the feature. I paid for the races, so I'm going to be in the feature. The bad news is I made a fool out of myself and my team. Terrible. Just terrible. Ah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's see. Okay, this. Let me go read that Twitter message. I need to pull it up on my screen.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Oh. I do think that's original. That's a pretty good idea. I'm not going to reveal that idea yet, but that's a heck of a good idea. I'll be dang. Okay, son of a gun. We butchered qualifying like a son of a gun. We butchered it, I tell you. We just butchered. Daniel McKeon, brand new channel membership, courtesy of Chris Carter. I've got about a minute and a half left of qualifying. If you're wanting in at this point, chances are you've already seen the password. Music City Trucks will get you in. We will run the heat race. Brandon Green, Dimitri Mundros, Michael Johns bounced up there to the top 5. James Cato and Alex Kroenke. So 2, 4. That's going to put our top 6 in. Michael Johns was a race credit entry. So 2, 4. That's going to put Scott Holt into the big show. Rick Javorka right there knocking on the door of a top 5. I'll pull down my standings. Heck, you can see them as well as the RaceLab standings do update. But I like to pull that up so everybody can see qualifying times and how close they were. Brandon Green with almost a tenth of a second lead over Dimitri Mundros. Actually about 0.08 of a second, so a pretty big difference. Now, let's take a look here. We had 27 drivers, myself excluded. And again, let's see what we got here. I forgot. We have 4 race credit drivers plus myself is 5. And our top 5 is 10 plus 10 heat race finishers. So 20 truck field this evening. 27 entries. That means, let's see. We got some messages going on over here. Try to get all my messages before. All right, drivers, our top 6. Our top 6, that's Scott Holt. You have qualified your way into the feature. Please do not run in the heat race. And the top 10 finishers from this heat race will go on to the feature. So Scott Holt, because Michael John's race credit driver, Scott Holt is into the big show by virtue of his, that's what I'm trying to say, by virtue of his qualifying effort. Okay. Let's see, got a lot of messages coming in here. Let me try to catch up real quick before we go green. Hey pal, didn't use it about going. Yes. Leaving Monday. June 20. What is Monday?
Hey, JW, you got a copy?
Loud and clear, boss man.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, what's going on? Jesse Cottrell, everybody. The 26th.
Not much.
Okay, still checking some messages right quick. Bear with me. We got 34 seconds. Okay, just verifying. Okay. I think we've got a very unique race prize going on here. Now, I'm not... hang on. Let's get verification before I announce anything. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. For the feature, courtesy of Walter Barnes, I'm going to challenge a driver for $10. I get to challenge a driver for $10. If they beat me, they get the 10. If I beat them, I get the 10, or the channel gets the 10. Let's Now, obviously, I'm not going to pick the guy who's winning the pole or wins this heat race. I'm going to pick somebody around my skill level. So I'm going to study and scope it out. All right, let's go up here. Slick Rick Javorka, Tyler Clemis. Tyler Clemis and Brandon Lawless will be on the front row. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 competitors fighting for 10 spots. Now, I am getting messages. Let's see what we got going on over here. It could be in the family group message. It is. Family group message. Family group message. I do want to apologize. We are having problems in Discord. Those that are looking for the live Twitter feed, it has been down for about a month now, and I just actually realized that this evening. And our main man, Michael Berry, is working on that. Was that 25 shot out of a cannon? That is Brandon Lawless in the lead, Tyler Clemis in P2, Robert Douglas in P3 in the New World Order truck. I know that makes Martin Fallon happy. The 88 is Jeremy Brown. 17 is Steve Callahan. We got the Godfather and Wade Gladson here in the 3 truck in the 8.
Sorry about that.
All right, but you had a couple laps by yourself there. How to be?
Caution was out right here, not because of Justin Sumner, but luckily the caution flew because he was getting loose. Let's see what happens. I bet it's to where we're 3 wide back here in the back. How much you want to bet? I would bet a nickel to a 50
Well, I got lucky right there.
Ooh, here we go.
Hey, Jeffrey, if you talking about it, I can't hear you.
Whoa!
Check out the 3rd. Yeah. I said I did everything I could to stay off of you.
So Jonathan Hubbard and...
Oh, yeah, you did. You was good.
Bruce Lignell in the Flying Aces truck. Oh, man.
Good job, Bruce.
Man, I hate that.
Jesse.
I hate that. That's a good-looking truck.
I had to pick one.
And has seen her better days. Brendan Wybera.
You always do.
Gregory Robinson in that Coast Guard Ford. 22 is Trevor Woodward.
I don't deserve it.
Dave Bell Jr. in that 5 truck.
Yeah,
56 Brandon Smith.
3 and 4 would have lost multiple spots.
Jax Duval Crawl. I want to buy the first guy out. Copy that, Chris Carter. 10-4 on that. I will go ahead and announce it.
Anyone planning to go to Nashville this weekend?
I'm going to be passing through there, but
Just a sec,
I will be going to Atlanta Motor Speedway July 9th.
Okay, now let's exit. Drivers, this just in, the 11th place driver is going to get a race credit spot courtesy of Chris Carter. 10-4, Chris Carter.
Thanks, Chris Carter.
Yeah, there you go.
I still want to know if he likes kangaroos.
I don't know.
We're driving up from Florida too, Justin. Looking forward to it.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Yeah, I've got a extra ticket, but got to find somebody. The wife and kids don't want to go.
If you fly me down there, I'll take it. Hey, you do know I'm your neighbor, right?
Will you look at that? New channel
Is there a
member.
strictly spot meetup this weekend?
Charles Burnett, boys and girls.
No, not this year. Not that. I think we're going to do that at Bristol.
Can't.
Jesse, do you mind if I join you at Bristol Motor Speedway? Come on.
Well, absolutely. I'd be offended if you didn't.
I'm heading down to Bristol with my family. It'll be our first NASCAR race coming from Canada.
That's what I'm talking about, Trevor. That is one great race to pick for your first NASCAR race, Bristol Motor Speedway.
We were supposed to go last year and didn't pan it. This year we're going for sure.
Yeah, awesome. That is awesome. Trevor Woodward going to join us at Bristol Motor Speedway in September. Oh, look, timeout.
JW, you really try to make that trip this weekend. It's a good track, not a bad seat.
I'd love to, but we are leaving for vacation on Monday morning, and we have to drive to Knoxville Monday morning, and my wife doesn't want to drive to Nashville. Anyway, long story short, she says no.
It's a great town in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Wiggy, I'll hit you up.
Check the
And,
PayPal.
if
Charles
you wanna
Burnett.
go, man, it's
Check that
yours.
PayPal.
It's on me.
Copy that, brother.
Sounds
Let's
like a plan, brother.
let's see what is up, as we are still under the
I just wanna
caution
say,
flag.
If I move anywhere in the United States of America, it will be Nashville. That place is awesome.
He loves himself some Nashville. Charles Burnett.
Very
Bam!
expensive, though.
$5 to the coffee fund. $5 random draw, 1 through 10. Thank you very much. Charles Burnett, thank you very much, my man.
And my son had a Beta Club convention down there. We stayed at the Gaylord Opry Resort, and man, that was absolutely beautiful down there.
You ought to see it at Christmas.
Random draw.
Oh, it was all
P1
lit up.
through P10.
And I got tickets to go to the Opry.
Thank you very much, Charles.
Watch a few shows at the Opry.
Gotcha.
All right, we have got the race sheet all filled out. Almost ready to go back green flag racing. All right, let's get our cameras set here. Let's see where we're at. We're following just Jeffrey Wiggins here in P10. Jeffrey Wiggins would be the final truck in. At the moment,
Green flag.
Dave Bell's in 11th. Chris Carter, bam, Burdale. Let's make sure we're live. Oh, there we go. Sorry, we were not live. We were about 10 seconds behind. Let's get a look here and see who is running 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Jax Duval Crawl in the 84 is currently in 10th. Brandon Smith in 11th in that 56 truck. Jax Duval Crawl now in 11th. 5 truck is going to pass him. That is Dave Bell Jr. Coach Brandon Wybera, our Fairgrounds Speedway winner from race number 1, trying to race his way in. He's in 12th in that 44 truck. Dave Bell is in 11th. And Jax Duval Crawl in that 10th place in the 84 truck. Got down on the bottom, wiggled just a little bit. Dave Bell trying to make a charge here. We're working lap 7 out of 10. Brandon Smith currently in our 10th place up here in that 56 truck. Jax Duval Crawl now in P10. Brandon Smith in the 56 is in 11th. Dave Bell in 12th. Brandon Wybera in 13th. Dave Bell must have clipped the bottom or something. He fell back quite a bit right there. That's going to bring Wybera up into position number 12. All right, we'll turn the standings back on. My apologies for that. Let me get this rocking and rolling. There's our standings. Duval Crawl still in P10. Brandon Smith, 56, will be in that Chris Carter transfer position at the moment. Brandon Wybera trying to race his way in 12th. Gets a little loose coming up out of 4. This is our FEG Custom PC white flag lap of the heat race. Position number 11 is guaranteed entry, courtesy of Chris Carter, as they drive down past the motorhome lot. Dave Bell in that 5 truck trying to drive it in deep. Does not get the run in or the run off. Oh, almost.
And Megan.
All right.
Check a flag in the hand out here.
Brandon Smith, 56, driving that 56 truck, will be our 11th place finisher and the final transfer. We'll let these guys cross start finish line. Let me check some messages right quick. Got you, Chris Carter. Much appreciated. And I think that's going to put Brandon Smith in. All right, Brandon Smith, you are position 11. Courtesy of Chris Carter, you are into the big show. And positions 1 through 10 automatically in as well. The feature race will be hot here in about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Okay, let's pull this down. We'll get a quick photograph of our top 10, actually top 11. Now, if somebody cannot make it, that would put Brandon Wybera in. Just 1 second here. There is our heat race finishers. Okay. So again, Lawless, Clemens, Sumner, Douglas, Cottrell, Brown, Gladson, Wiggins, Callahan, Duval, Crawl, and Brandon Smith are in to the big show. Okay, that's going to do it for that. Let's go ahead and pull up that screen. We'll exit out of iRacing, and we'll get the feature in the queue. We'll get her in the queue right now. If I can, if this will load up. There we go. All right, we'll set that baby to start right now. Wrong one. Okay, so it's not hot just yet. Or is it? Oh, I tell you what. I've got it labeled as heat/practice. I did not change the title of the race room to feature. That's the origins of my confusion. There we go. All right, we'll set that unit start. Now, we're going 100 laps right here in just a moment. We're going to do that with 10 minutes of practice, and we'll have 5 to qualify. Again, everybody, just like the heat race, we'll have 4 extra sets of tires, 75% on the fuel load. We do not have the restart zone on, no fast repairs, 3 green-white checkers. Ladies and gentlemen, she's hot, or going hot. It ain't hot just yet. It'll take it about 30 seconds. But anyway, we're set there. Let's go back and check on the chat. $5 for 4th, 5th, 6th in the feature. What? Okay, time out here. Let's get let's open up PayPal and CashApp, and we'll see what is going on. Give me just a moment. We got a second or two here. As everything goes hot. Let's see what is coming here. Ooh, versus driver of his choice. Now that's courtesy of Michael Johns. What? Walter Barnes. We got Michael Johns also with a $5. Me versus the driver of my choice. So I'm going to pick 2 guys then. Okay. And that is a $5. Okay. Wow, I'm going to have to scope it out. I'm going to have to scout my prey. Obviously, I can't pick the fastest guy in the field, right? I can't do that. But I think I can. I'm going to try to pick someone relative to me. Let me join in the feature here, as it is hot on my screen. Same password as it took to get in, and that is Music City Trucks. Guys, gals, do not join. Please do not join if you didn't race your way in. Okay, again, I'll throw the password up there. That is for the guys and gals that have raced/qualified their way in. All right, give me just a second here, Spasm. All right, so 5 for 4th, 5th, and 6th in the feature. Let's take a quick look into the CashApp app. The CashApp app. Okay, we got notified there. We got a Discord message. Okay, 10-4. Let's see what we got here now. All right. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. For 4th, 5th, and 6th, $5 each. Chris Carter. Bam! That's for Dale right there. You know it. I know it. That's for Dale. Let me get that on our race sheet. Courtesy of Chris Carter. P4, 5 United States dollars. P5, 5 United States dollars. P6, 5 United States dollars. Again, courtesy of Chris Carter of Columbus, Ohio. Okay, we got the Charles Burnett random draw P1 through 10. valued at $5 United States dollars. We got the Michael Johns Me versus Another Driver Challenge for $5. And then we got the Walter Barnes Me versus Another Driver Challenge at $10. And then courtesy of Walter Barnes, we also have the highest finisher with the lowest amount of X's. An additional $10. So a lot of prizes to give away tonight. A whole lot of prizes. Very unique. Absolutely love it. Let's get out here and get this F-150 towards the front. So we only have, see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 drivers at the moment. Should be 21 with Brandon Smith, 56, and he is in here. So we should have a 21 truck field. And at the moment, we're missing 2 of our drivers. So we'll wait on those guys to hop in. All right. Let's go down to about a 58 on those brakes. No. Let's see how far down we can go. Good God above, we can go down to a 40. Let's bring it up to about a 50 and see how that feels. Because just going to gently be on the brakes. Just gently on the brakes.
Working the outside. Clear.
Now I'm trying to find guys that usually race around me, so I can keep tabs of them and race them hard for the entire 100 laps.
JW, you should do it. Whoever qualified one above you and whoever qualified one below you.
Solid, great choice. Right there we go. That's a good idea. It's an easy way of doing it. Again, chances are someone with a similar skill base as myself, skill set, I should say. Look, I'm telling you, I can finish top 5 tonight. I got that feeling. I love this track. I love getting in a groove on this track.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm probably going to start around, I don't know, probably anywhere from 12th to like 16th.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Let's see if this one's a bit faster. I'm going to go up a groove
Straight
on
cash,
both
homie.
ends.
Straight cash.
You kidding me, TK? It's a big bam. That's a big bam. For Dale. We do it for Dale around here.
JW, I'm not going to have time to finish this race, so give my spot up to somebody.
10-4 on that. Hate to hear that, but will do. Thanks for letting us know. All right, let's go to position 12 from the heat race. And that is going to be position 12. Position 12 from the heat race goes out to Dave Bell. Dave, if you're out there, join us. Join us.
I believe it was Brandon Wybera.
Oh, you are correct. You are correct. Brandon Wybera, you are correct. Coach, I'm sorry. I goofed. Please join us. Please join us if you will. I am so sorry. I looked at Brandon, who I had in green on my iRacing screen, and I went 2 down from him thinking that Brandon was 10th, and it's actually Brandon Wybera who finished 12th. Brandon Smith was 11th. So that's how I made the mistake. My apologies there. Coach, if you would, please join us. Join us out here at the Super Speedway. Okay, looking at the practice results, I'm at a 6.68. Man, Sumner, how are you driving a 2.9? Let's go check that out. Let's go in the cockpit and see how he run a 30.226.
Get the other pits from turn 3?
I don't think so. All right, so he's below the yellow line.
You do not. Pin right here, Joey.
It's lap 2. That's a pretty lap, pretty wheel. Tell you what, he hung it out into the wind. That's exactly what he did. That's a heck of a good run. Let's see if I can't get out here and replicate that. We got about a minute left. Let's try that as well. Sorry, Brent Punkari. Brent Punkari, you are not qualified in. I'm sorry. If you're watching, not eligible to run this one. You had to have qualified your way in.
I was trying to stay off of you.
It gets a little slick right there. Cold tires, cold tires. So lap 2 is certainly going to be our hot one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Hammer out.
Can't drive it in that deep.
You also still have the pass for the
All right.
state, doesn't you?
Yeah, I see that now. Okay. All right, let me go in here real quick and tell Brent. I'm sorry, Brent. Where is Brent? Brent, I don't think Brent has actually joined. Yeah, he did. Let me PM him. It's Brett. I'm sorry. It's Brett. Brett's raced with us before. This is the feature. Had to qualify in. And he's not driving now. Okay, so maybe he disconnected. I'm not sure. No, he is connected. He's just not gotten into the race room yet. So let me pull down our password. I'm going to wait for a moment and let this track, see if we can't get a little more cloud cover. At the moment, we are at 84 degrees. At 84 degrees. So Coach Wybera did make it in. Should be a 21 truck field, and we're showing 23. Duval Crawl is out, and Punkari is also going to be out.
Just go into night, JW.
Yes, sir. Got about 10 minutes before sunset when we'll start this one. All right, let me message Punkari again. Sorry, Brett. This is the feature. Had to qualify in to run it. Now he's still not in the car. Okay, so he's not joined just yet. Or maybe he disconnected. I don't know. All right. Let's see. Track still at 84 degrees. Let's give it another 15 seconds. We'll have plenty of time. We'll have plenty of time to get our 3 total laps in. Our out lap, our first lap out, and then our hot lap. Now I am going to challenge the guy in front of me and the guy behind me in qualifying. Now, I'm not sure about that 50 on the brake bias. I'm not too sold on it. I might need to go up on that a little bit. Let's see how qualifying feels.
ran the green race on that controller.
Green flag.
Nice safe lap on lap 1. P8, P8, not terrible, not terrible.
Checker flag.
P9, still not terrible. I thought I'd be anywhere from 12th to 16th. .3. Let's look at this Ace-A-Tech Sim Sports Sim Race City F-150 in all her beautiful, beautiful chrome purple this evening. Chrome wheels. I need to get some chrome numbers on that truck. I need to get back to the chrome numbers. We'll work on that. All right, let's go over here and look at our Chatville. Yeah, that's right, Spasm. No controllers allowed, right? No controllers allowed. Let's see if Brett actually did join. Brett Punkari. I hate that. Let me message him again. He may not be in here. Sorry, Brett. This is the feature. Had to qualify your way in.
Straight cash, homie.
Okay,
Straight
so
cash.
he's already disconnected. What's that?
Hey, that $5 super chat, I don't know if you saw it. It was for random draw P1 through 5 from earlier.
10-4, I was on my way to look at all those right now. Thank you very much for that. All right, TK, boys. The random draw, P1 through 5. Creative Vets. All right, I like it. I like it. Creative Vets. That's Tyler Clemens. Let's go ahead and get that on the race sheet. Donor. It's Tyler Clemens, but it's Create Vets. Okay.
Yeah, I think Brett's on the track.
All right, Brett. I messaged him twice, or 3 times actually.
Just give him the boat.
I'll have to. And that is a random draw, P1 through P5 at 5 United States dollars. All right, so we got a big time race purse. Loads of prizes, loads of creative prizes. All right, let me get a hold of race control here, and it is Brett Punkari. Driver Brett Punkari, do you have a copy? Yeah, no doubt, Class Act.
Yes.
Brett, I'm sorry, this is the feature you had to have qualified your way into it.
Oh, my bad. I'll do it right away.
No problem, Brett. No problem, my man. Okay, let's make sure all of our ducks are in a row. I'm going to stick with that 50 on the brake bias. I'm going to stick with it. It's not bad. I'm going to get the racing gloves on. Let's do a double check here. 16-1, 50 on the brake bias. Got to be mindful getting on pit road. All right, Dimitri Mundros and Robert Douglas. Those are going to be the guys I'm challenging. I think that would be the easiest. I don't know, man. Mundros is like a 5K I rating. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about Douglas. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to challenge Joey Sigmund right there in 15th. He and I race around each other a lot, and I will
I'd like to say hello to all the friends, family, all of our great supporters, and all the great fans here today.
Hang on a second. Joey Sigmund will be one of them.
Enjoy the race.
And who was the guy?
And have an opportunity to stay on the inside this time.
Robert Douglas.
Closed
Robert
right
Douglas.
now.
All right, drivers,
behind
we have
the
100 laps, 75% fuel, no fast repairs, 4 extra sets of tires. Drivers, courtesy tonight of Walter Barnes, highest finisher, lowest amount of X's is a $10 prize. Courtesy of Walter Barnes, I am challenging Joey Sigmund. If I finish higher than him,
right, buddy.
I get
Line up
10.
behind the gate.
If he finishes higher than me, he gets 10. Courtesy of Michael Johns, because Robert Douglas
we're coming to
qualified
the
around
green,
me, I'm
right?
challenging him to a
Looks
$5
like it. Race car lights are off.
$5
All right,
challenge,
give it a
courtesy
rock
of
and
Michael Johns. Courtesy of Charles Burnett, P1 through 10, random draw, $5. I'll get back to the prizes here in just a moment. Good luck to all competitors. All right,
Green
this
flag.
is short. We only got one pace lap. One pace
Outside.
lap. Give me just a second. We'll get them race prizes. I'll announce them under our first caution.
Outside is clear.
Oh,
Somebody's loose up here. B-Law has dropped. Now remember, no fast repairs. We do have the new damage model on these trucks. I think that was Tyler Clemens who got loose and spun it out. Caution is not coming out. Gotta keep her off that wall.
driving that struggle bus.
Oh, I have been the captain of the struggle bus many a night. Somebody loose behind us. Walter, MJ, love the challenge. Love the driver versus driver challenge. And I will certainly do it anytime you want me to do it, or we can pick two other drivers anytime. Love that idea. Lights are on.
Gee, I'm sorry, Steven.
You all right?
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Still got the Tyler Clemens prize, got the Chris Carter prizes. We got a lot of prizes still out there that I haven't announced yet. Got to watch other drivers getting it into the wall off of 2 and 4. All the while making sure I don't get into the wall off of 2 or off of 4.
Inside. Clear, clear. Inside. Clear, clear, clear.
I'm hoping these 50 on the brake bias is going to help me out long term with this tire, with the tires and the tire wear. Yeah, Dimitri Mundros, although he qualified around me, his I rating is something ridiculous, like 4,000 and something. That'd be about like me challenging Marcus Adams or a Kyle Smalley or somebody. I ain't that dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. May not be the smartest person in the world, but I ain't that dumb. All right, we need to get around Dimitri up here. Tell you what, the F-150, man, she's feeling good. She's feeling good. Dimitri trying to get back to the inside of Robert Douglas in that new world order truck. And we are just settling in right here in a triangle. Myself and these two trucks. I'm afraid we're going to have Joey Sigmund joining us soon, as he is on my bumper.
Caution.
All right, we will put it out for the first time.
Together, but closed. Pit road's closed.
We will put it out for the first time.
Put it out. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out.
We're going to take...
You should be behind the tent.
We're going to take all the fuel we can. We'll take tires. After we get our pit service done,
Pit road is open.
we will announce those prizes. We will take tires. We'll take all the fuel we can get. No auto fuel. Let's just make sure we get all the fuel in we could get. I do have my pit road countdown back on.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, boys, let's go. I need a good one here. I think we came in running 11th. Let's see what our tire wear was. It was 93.95, so definitely going to need some tires.
Go, man, go, go, go. Hard, hard, hard. They could be lining up behind the 10.
Just gonna throw this out there. When you're 3 wide, it's customary to leave 2 lanes below you if you're the outside person.
That is just generally true. That is generally true. Make sure we're on race control. We are. All right, fellas, I want to continue on with the prizes. I'm going to go over these one more time. Courtesy of Walter Barnes, $10 going out to the highest finisher with the lowest amount of X's. Again, courtesy of Walter Barnes, me versus Joey Sigmund. That carries a $10 prize. Courtesy of Michael Johns, it's going to be me versus Robert Douglas. That carries a $5 prize. Courtesy of Charles Burnett, P1 through 10, there's going to be a random draw for $5. Courtesy of Chris Carter, P4, $5, P5, $5, and P6, $5. And courtesy of Tyler Clements of Creative Vets, a random draw, P1 through 5, valued at $5. Again, drivers, thanks for joining. I hope you have an awesome time, and as always, good luck to all competitors. All right, I have said my piece. I don't think we have a 14X limit.
91 right front, 94 rear. What's everybody else look like?
95, 96.
Let's see. Let me see my tires.
I killed mine. Mine was 87, 94. So don't judge off of me.
Hey, Tyler Clements, I did get into you a little bit there when you got loose, but I was so far up your rear end already, man, I couldn't react fast enough. I still got into you, so I apologize.
Nope, you're good. I got that little dirty air coming across the rear end there. Wasn't expecting it. I don't blame you. It's all good.
Steve, I was at a 93 and a 95. Okay, so I'm saving some tires. I am indeed saving some tires.
Yeah, I went too hard, I guess.
I can verify, compared to a lot of these guys, I am saving some tires.
A 1 to go.
All right, I've got Robert Douglas in front of me.
It looks like you're going to be on the inside.
And Joey
I think.
Sigmund right behind me. We will restart right here. We're going to restart in 11th spot. At least we're on the inside.
Nice little truck, JW.
I do appreciate it. It's no brute aftershave, but thank you very much.
I need to make a blue one.
That'd be pretty. That would be pretty. Problem with that is Simray City's colors are yellow. Or
Old
purple,
tires, started last, trying to find some track position, guys.
purple, and a hint of lime green. Or neon green.
He's focused now.
Oh,
One
Wade
lap at a
Gladson is
time.
manually disconnected. Coach Wybera is starting on the front row with old tires.
Green, 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 green. Outside. Clear high, clear high. Outside. Clear high, clear high. Caution's out. How's my radio been today? Could you hear me fine?
I saw somebody spinning.
Real close.
Cronky spinning.
You were on the edge, weren't you?
Shoot, I was on the edge.
Yeah,
I know
she
that.
just snapped around on entry and I couldn't ever get it back. It was just drifting. Overcorrected it and tailed it into the wall.
Ugh. Oh.
Freaking killed.
Oh, Scotty. Not good, man. Not good. It's a good-looking brute aftershave truck.
Yeah. Pace car going in 3.
Pit road is open.
Y'all don't leave, so I'll have somebody to race with. I'm maxing out at 900 RPM.
I don't think I'm going to come down and top it off.
That's good fuel saving, though.
I bet you'll be behind the 24.
I don't see these leaders coming down. If they all come, I'll come down. I don't see them. Again, that was on the restart, no use in really coming down and topping it off with fuel.
I think you need to keep that number, Cato.
All right, all right, all
Try
right. I don't think I've welcomed in Zeke and Street this fine evening. Center Hill
Looks
Cards.
better on you.
Nope. I'm the real number 3. Wade's an imposter.
Ooh, ooh. That's harsh accusations right there. Harsh. I want to give a shout out to my St. Louis Cardinals who beat the next to worst team in the National League today, the Washington Nationals. That is 3 games in a row the Cards have won. That's what we call a winning streak. Still a terrible baseball team. But there's still time. There's still time. Yeah, Crunk, yeah, I hate that, man. I do. We've all been there. It was just weird. Just snapped, and I destroyed the wall. Yeah, I was exceptionally loose on that restart as well. I was on the bottom, and if it wasn't for that little concrete or asphalt yellow line, I probably would have spun it. It's kind of like, it's not as thick as Martinsville, but it is a... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is not a concrete ledge like Martinsville. It's not. It's flat. I'm sorry. I lied to you. The yellow line is smooth, even in the corners. Don't forget, folks, now this is GT Park talking.
The road is closed.
If you don't hit that like button, you will receive flaming poo on your doorstep. You heard that straight from Gerald Tom. That's not from me. That's from GT Park. And when GT Park speaks, you better listen. You better listen. All right, we're going to restart here in just another lap and a half. Love Steve Callahan's paints. He always brings a lime green and some chrome 17 truck. Now,
May have lucked out. RPMs are still good.
oh, you're good. You're good. Now, we have requested, I mean, there's no way to enforce it, but we have requested that nobody runs a 17 in our races. But, again, you know, that's out of respect for Chad Denton. His dad, Jerry Denton, has requested that. You know, that is our wishes, but you know, there's no way to enforce that. But just keep in mind that we do request no one else runs the 17. But Dean Sprinkle, I'll be back eventually, GT. On a break. Miss racing with you too. That is mean Dean Sprinkle.
I want to go. Looks like you should.
Michael Johns, boys and girls. My truck did the same thing. I killed it sitting on pit road. Oh, God bless. Son of a gun, MJ. I did not realize. I did not realize. I guess that must have been you on the opening laps. I saw a truck spin out. It's very loose on these new tires. And especially if you run a brake bias towards the back, she gets rather unsettled quickly. I will gladly give up 2 or 3 spots just trying to hold on to the truck on the opening couple laps. What's up, Braden Kels? All right, get ready to restart. P9. P9 right here. Oh, you were avoiding the spin. Okay. I see.
Hey, Robert, I got some engine damage. I don't know
Make
how
sure
much
you're
that
dragging your
does.
brakes a little bit there, bud. Get the temp in them.
Gotcha.
All right, we were able to get a really good restart last time. See if we can't replicate that.
You agree?
No. Stacked up down here on the bottom. I did get a pretty good entry into turn 1. About drove her into the wall. A little too hard on that throttle.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Scott Holt in that Piedmont Airlines truck. Doing a pretty good job of catching me from behind.
Hey, Jesse, I'm going to hand this gun to you so I quit shooting myself in the foot.
Seeing a lot of guys yanking the truck away from the wall. Out of 2 and out of 4. I've done it a couple of times. Just hope that nobody's to your inside when you have to do that. Scotty Grove must be okay. He said the RPMs were good. He's doing a good job of driving back up through the field. Here's Brandon Wybera on the outside. He restarted on old tires. Stayed out on that first caution to get some track position. He is in tonight courtesy of Jack Duval-Crawl, who could not finish the race, so he gave his spot up. See if I can't make a move on Callahan here. At least show my nose. Looks like Sigmund is pinned in right here.
Outside quarter. All clear. Outside.
Big rig, big
Clear
rig,
up top.
big rig.
Caution is out. Hold your position. I know, man. I think we need to start putting like an age limit on racing or something, you know?
I
Closed
think,
right
if
now.
I'm not mistaken, that was Sigmund and maybe Wybera. I can't confirm that.
Put it out. Three off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3.
Will you look at that? New channel member. Thank you.
Braden Cows, thank you very much.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 17.
All right, now. Which Chris Carter is in a giving mood this evening. We got 3 sets of tires remaining with 65 laps.
New channel member. Thank you.
D Hops.
The road is open.
Newest channel member. Let's go ahead and take another set of tires. We won't take another set until lap 60. So I'm afraid we might get that green flag run, and I don't want to be caught on old tires. We'll take all the fuel we can. Should be enough to get us to the end right here.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, boys, come on. I need your best right here. So we're a 96 and 97. Shorter run than the first run, but still doing, in my opinion, doing a pretty good job of saving some tires.
Go. Christine, get that toy from that guy so he
Looks like we
couldn't
may have
bother
picked up a spot or two. Justin Sumner stayed out, I believe. That's race leader, I think, stayed out. In that number 94 Grizzly smokeless tobacco truck. I'm sorry, he is not in the, maybe he was in the Grizzly. First and second, okay, copy that for first and second. Tim Moore for first and second. Let me go check that and see what we got going on. Dang! Was that Chris Carter? Giving mood this evening. Let's try not to hit anybody. For first and second, so 5 for first and 5 for second, right? Is that correct, Chris? Handing out stimulus packages, no kidding. No kidding. And 5 for third. Okay, I think I just read that right. Let me pull up my side chat here. Okay, Tim 4. Handing out stimulus package. I'll go ahead and send 5 for third. Oh, dang. Okay. Big Tim 4. All right, drivers, this just in. Courtesy of Chris Carter. $5 for P1, $5 for P2, and $5 for P3. So in other words, courtesy of Chris Carter, you finished top 6 tonight, getting yourself a $5 bill. All right. Okay.
Nice.
Chris is handing out stimulus packages this evening. Peter McConnell, everybody. Channel member Peter McConnell.
I would like an Australian $5 bill.
I think that's got the Queen on it still, am I right?
We should be switching over to the King sometime soon.
You'll be outside.
That's true. That's very true. All right, unfortunately, we're restarting. We're starting 6, which is good.
Will there be money with Richard Petty on it?
I think the official coin of the state of North Carolina ought to have Richard Petty on it.
I'd like to see him holding a fire extinguisher.
That fire extinguisher. That was funny. If you've never seen it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you've never seen it, go check out the 1992.
Hey, Cato.
1992 Atlanta race, the last race of the season. Richard Petty catches on fire down in turn number 3 at Atlanta. And listen to that. Listen to his end car. It's all over YouTube. It's hilarious.
Oh, my.
All right, boys. Here we go. Let's get a good restart here. Keep an eye on that leader, which is Justin Sumner.
Get those tires cleaned off, bud. Get ourselves a good start here. Green flag. Inside.
Remember now, new
Clear
tires.
inside.
Want to be gentle. Jesse Cottrell got a little loose.
Good job, Jeff.
Thank you.
No tires.
No, I got four.
Hit that black ice. White ice.
Thank you all for not hitting me on that restart. I lost it in 2.
I think we have enough fuel to make it to the end now. I think.
Your fastest lap of the session.
I could be totally wrong. I probably am. We're 39 laps. Yeah, I'm way off. We're going to have to pit again. James Cato up there going for the lead.
That was almost ugly.
Outside. Clear. Working the top. Clear. Good job. Outside. Clear.
Come on, Sumner, hold up that Cottrell guy.
I see staying out was a bad idea.
Could pay off for you later on.
It's me you're talking to, J-Dub. It never does.
I completely understand. I do. I completely understand.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Got to teach them how to be fast in these things.
We'll go follow them. I'm fast for a short period of time. That's about it.
I'm hoping that we stay green for a long time. Because I feel like I'm saving tires very well.
Man, next time by, I'll be halfway.
Dang, already halfway. Scotty Grove with a nice rebound.
On the inside, Tyler.
Think about it.
He was wrecked early on. And I know Grove does a really good job of saving tires. So if he catches me and passes me, I'm probably not catching him. We are 27 laps out from pitting. Brandon Smith running that high side, really making it work for him. Yeah, I know.
I'd watch out for a really, really late block.
Somebody's salty.
CW on old tires?
Nope, took them last time. That's a good way of destroying a man's confidence. I'm on freshest tires out here.
I was expecting you to do it, though. I was ready.
I'm on the freshest tires out here.
I just had a slow stop, I guess.
And a guy asked me if I'm on old tires. That ain't no good. That'll shatter a man's confidence too quick to talk about.
Really, you should be mad at Walker there. He set you up for that. And if you go back and listen to it, he says perfect like 2 seconds before it happens, Jerry.
All I know is my chance for $40 went at the one right there, and so did everybody else's. We race for a lot less money every night of the week.
I can't hold it in any longer. Brandon, you
Inside.
What are we doing here, boys?
Chat.
In and
Man, I'm
out.
sorry,
Inside
I'm talking.
only. Clear.
Holy moly, Will. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, that got close.
I just assumed everybody was going to go below me.
I think Jeremy may have been that outside car in a 3-wide battle and got the worst of it. I did clip that apron a little bit. Never want to do that. Starting to think about when to pit.
Inside. Clear.
Let's do some mathematics here. We're 19 out. That's going to be about lap 80. We're still green on about lap 75. May have to consider short pitting and hope there's no caution. Rick's on those brand new tires. Let me get out of his way. Inside, Rick.
Thank you.
Inside. Clear inside.
That slowdown with Brandon Smith and Jeremy Braille really threw me out of my rhythm. But you'll get that in big-time stock car auto racing. You know it as well as I do. Just got to get back in the groove, hit your marks. All right, working lap 67. .31.5 the last lap, 31. 31.7 that lap. So we're over a second off of qualifying times. Actually, a second and a half. Working lap 69, coming to 70. Last lap was a 31.6. Let's see what this one clocks in at. 31.7. Last one was a 31.9. I cannot run the middle groove. Cannot do it. Let's stick to the bottom. I'm back down 31.6s. Yeah, I can't run the middle groove like some of these guys are doing. All right, working lap 74. We are 7 laps out from pitting. Pit road, Godfather. Pit road, Godfather.
Come with you.
Outside. Clear, clear.
Start looking for your sign. 5,
Hitting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Okay. Pitted from P5. I think we brought Brandon Green in. Green was the leader. I think Moondross is in as well.
Go, 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 go.
Do not spin it right here. I spun it a lot in practice. Tires are slick.
Inside, inside.
Go ahead, Godfather. I'm going to back out.
Inside's clear.
Thank you.
Copy.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's the new tires talking, iRacing crew chief. All right, probably going to see a few guys pit here in the next 2 laps.
Pitting.
Outside. Clear him. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear high. Outside. Clear high.
All right, where are we now? P8. May had some guys already pit before us. I don't know. Let's check our tires on that last run. 72 and a 90. I think that was good. I think we can get up here and catch these 3 trucks in front of us. I think. They may have pitted well before us. I don't know. We are closing the gap on them, I know that.
Outside.
Get him, J-Dub.
Do my best.
Clear outside. Outside.
Thank you for the room, TK.
Clear high.
We are on our simracecity.com 10 lap to go lap. Be 9 to go here at the line. Don't think I'm going to have enough to catch the Godfather. He got a great run off of me coming off pit road. He gained on me on pit exit. A lot, actually. I may have a mirror full of Steve Callahan soon.
Outside, outside. Clear up top.
Still a half second back of the Godfather. I feel like I'm closing in, but I look down and I'm still a half second.
Keep whipping it, buddy. Doing a good job. 5 more.
I ain't moving nothing. Want around me, you go around.
See, JW, I told you it never works out when I need it to.
I do understand, man. Been there and done that. Cautions never fly when you want them to.
White flag.
This is our FEG CustomPC.com white flag lap.
Brandon Wybera, you're a POS, man.
Oh.
Stay away from me, Scott.
He disconnected a long time ago, though.
Good job, Dimitri. I never would have thought 2 tires would work that well. Heck of a win, man.
Good job, Godfather. Steve, good work.
Checker.
Yeah, it was fun. Doing my best to keep you back there.
Good job, JW.
You too, my friend. Nice
Great
work.
job there. Nice run.
Whew! Ah, brought her home P6. Yeah, buddy. That was a great race, man. That was a great race.
Hydraulics.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I think that was Godfather that hit me. I got a 4X for that. So help me God. So help me God. If that, and I don't think I'm the only one with the 0X, but so help me God, that better not have cost me that prize. Anyway, Dimitri Mundros, everybody. Dimitri Mundros. In the cool down lap. Here comes the burnout. '24 truck, Dimitri Mundros. I think he's just going to park it. Mark Martin style. No burnout. I respect that.
Yeah, that's 34.
Mad respect right there. All right, let's go ahead and, excuse me, get our race-winning photograph right here. This is Dimitri Mundros taking that 24 truck to victory lane. D-E-M-E-T-R-I Mundros. Moondrouse, there's a U in there. I think it's pronounced Moondrouse, but anyway, congratulations on that. That is the Nashville Super Speedway winner. So we got that saved for the twitters.com. And shoot, lap 34, Joey Sigmund angry about lap 34. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Lap 34. Here's lap 34, and we're looking at Joey Sigmund, who finished 13. Not bad. Oh, right here. We are right on cue. Let's see what happens. Steve Callahan to the inside of Sigmund. And action. Ooh. Well, that did destroy both trucks. Wybera also involved in that. I think he was destroyed from that as well. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, those guys came together. Son of a gun, they came together. Right around the start-finish line. Definitely came together. All right, back to our top 10 rundown. Let's see who finished in the top 10. We got a lot of prizes, so finishing position very important this evening. Let me take down our standings, and we'll go look at the race results. You do have Dimitri Mundros as your race winner at Nashville Super Speedway. James Cato with a good run. Brandon Green brings her home third. Scotty Grove fourth. The Godfather brings it home P5. And I brought it home P6. Steve Callahan is 7th. Tyler Clemens in 8th place. Justin Sumner in 9th. And Scott Holt in that Piedmont Airlines machine brings it home inside the top 10. All right, now I was racing Robert Douglas. He finished a lap down in 14th. He was fast early on and not sure what happened. He may have gotten a pit road speeding penalty because we pitted one time, and then I didn't see him in front of me again. But he was very fast. So that was one of the guys I challenged. He started right in front of me, he started right behind me, I'm sorry. And then Joey Sigmund was another guy that I challenged, and there were prizes on the line for that this evening. Okay, let's go look and see if there's any specific lap prizes. There is not any specific lap prizes. Everything else we can determine out into, let's see, we can look at the 0Xs. I had a 0X, so did Cato. Cato finished higher than me, so he would win that. Moondross with a 0X. He's going to win that because he was the highest finisher with a 0 amount of X's. So congratulations on that, Dimitri. I do believe, and I think this is post-race. Let's make sure we are live now. Yeah, those are your incident limits. So again, Dimitri Moondross won the race. He finished with 0 X's. And courtesy of Walter Barnes, that carries a $10 prize. So there was a lot of us, 2, 4, 6, 8 of us that ran the race also finished with a 0X. And then we had a couple with a 1X. And anyway, there was not a ton of cautions in that. As predicted, very good and clean race. Very clean race at Nashville Super Speedway. So that's going to do it for Nashville. Let's go ahead and pull our background screen up, and we'll exit out of iRacing. And I want to get to these random draw prizes. Let me get everything set up. We'll go ahead and get our results. The results are in. The results are in. And you are the father, Maury Povich. Maury Povich. If any of you's ever seen the Maury Povich show. James Cato, 3 races in a row that he has had the fastest lap. He had it at Long Beach, and then he also had it at, where do we run after Long Beach? Oh, good God, I totally forgot. Holy cow. I'm sorry, Cato, I forgot. But 3 races in a row with the fastest lap of the race. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's go back here. Well, everyone had a good week of racing. I will be at Kentucky bound in the morning. Tell you what, Sumner, please drive safely, man. I hope you enjoy Louisville, Kentucky. It's a beautiful city. If you've never been, you may very well have been, but it's a beautiful city, especially at nighttime. But hot lapper, James Cato. That's right, Chicagoland. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ogre. Yeah, Chicago. I'd forgotten for whatever reason. All right, let's go ahead and look at our random number generator. We'll look at our finishes. Now let's go to the prize. Highest finisher, lowest amount of X's. Again, we can confirm right here incidents. Dimitri Moondross with that. Dimitri Moondross. How is that spelled? Moundros. Okay, there's the U is there after the first O. Okay, and I challenged at the, that was Joey Sigmund. I challenged Joey Sigmund and was able to win that one. And then challenged Robert Douglas, who qualified right behind me. I'm gonna write this down. So if I am fortunate enough to be tallied, is that the word I'm looking for? Tasked with the challenge in the future, I will try not to challenge the same guys over and over. but Robert Douglas on that one, and I was able to win that courtesy of Michael Johns. Now, courtesy of Charles Burnett, P1 through 10, a $5 random draw. So we will go, nobody has won money specifically for a prize just yet. Now, I'm sorry, courtesy of Chris Carter. Courtesy of Chris Carter. A $5 prize for P1, P2, a $5 prize, and P3, a $5 prize. So what happens in this situation, we had money allocated for specific finishing positions, okay? So the random draws, those guys who have won money for specific finishing positions are not eligible for the random draws, okay? That's how I've always done things, and I think that's fair. We can spread around the prizes to more drivers. That's what I enjoy doing. So, courtesy of Charles Burnett, we're going to go P7 through 10 for a random draw. 7 through 10, random draw. 7 through 10, random draw. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Bam! That just happened. P8. P8 is going to win that random draw. That's Tyler Clemens this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Clemens, TK, if you will, over on the YouTube side of things, is going to receive himself a $5 prize, courtesy of Charles Burnett. P1 is Dimitri Mundros. That is a $5 prize, courtesy of Chris Carter. P2 is James Cateau. Go Vols. Brandon Green with a P3 finish. Guys, as I call your name, please let me know how you want me to hand this money out to you, whether it be PayPal, whether it be Cash App, or Race Credit here on the channel. Scotty Grove with a solid P4 finish. Gets himself a $5 prize, courtesy of Chris Carter, Columbus, Ohio. P5, that goes to the Godfather. Could not catch the Godfather. Caught him, could not pass him. Could not pass him. God, man, I wish Godfather would drive himself a Ford. Could you imagine how good he would be in a Ford? He keeps putting along in that old Chevrolet. Man, if he was in a Ford, it'd be a different story. And then I finished in P6. Okay. Now, P1 through 5 random draw for Tyler Clemens. Okay. Well, okay. I tell you what. We'll go ahead and do 1 through 5, although 1 through 6 is already allotted prize. But Tyler Clemens said 1 through 5, so we'll go 1 through 5. And that's because he doesn't extend it out to 10. So we'll go 1 through 5. Courtesy of Creative Vets, P1 through 5. Random draw. Here we go. 1 through 5. And away we go. Bam! That just happened. P2. Who are you? Again, that is James Cato. James Cato with another $5 random draw, courtesy of Tyler Clemens. All right, guys, gals. That is basically going to wrap us up. If you have not told us how you want paid out in the chat yet, that is fine. Please let me know either here in the chat or perhaps on Twitter or Discord or email, or you can handwrite a letter and put it in the mail and send it to me. That way I'll also do snail mail, if you will. No Talent Race, that is Brandon Green, says he wants his payout in a race credit. 10-4 on that, my friend. Thanks for letting me know. We'll get that down there. And I'll go back and read this chat and everything. Just a credit there, the Wheelman. All right. Scotty Grove, everybody. Scotty Grove wanting himself a race credit for a future racing event. Okay. Good deal. Thanks for letting me know there, bud. Do appreciate it. Unbroken American. Good to see you too, sir. Good to see you. All right, guys, that's going to wrap us up, man. A fine night of automobile racing here on the channel. Good God. I personally, PayPal my winnings to Garrett White. Thank you. That is Dimitri Mundros. Okay. To Garrett White. PayPal to Garrett White. Now, Dimitri, here's a nickel's worth of free advice. You've won a lot of money on this channel. Might be time to invest in a little headset. I'm just saying. You're an American. I think you're American. Capitalism at its finest. You spend that money any way you want to. But dang, you won a lot of money on the channel. Might be time for a headset. Just a suggestion. 10-4 on that, Tyler. Thank you kindly for letting us know that. And thank you very much for the Creative Vets random draw. We do appreciate that very much. Specifically, James Cato, I'm sure. But thanks for letting me know. All right, ladies and gents, that's going to wrap us up. We'll look at getting right back out at it tomorrow night. Probably going to do some more Nashville. Love Nashville. We'll see what the evening brings. But ladies and gents, that's going to wrap us up. Until next time. I want to hang on. Before we get to that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for chatting it up. I want to thank guys like Walter Barnes and Michael Johns and Charles Burnett and Chris Carter and Tyler Clemis. I want to thank you guys greatly for contributing to the prize package. I want to thank all the new channel memberships. Thank you very, very much for those. Good Lord. Just a fun night of automobile racing. Thank you guys very much for that. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, until we meet again, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. And may the good Lord above bless you. Take care, everybody.